What's going on, guys? So we got Gorgos Stage 10 finished with, I believe, the minimum effective gearing for my account. Also, Gorgos, I think, or something. This game runs my PC very hot. I have a pretty good graphics card, a 3080 Ti in my PC, but that thing heats up so much, my entire room, I think, feels like Gorgos in the Burning Land. It gets legitimately warmer in here whenever I'm running King Arthur Legends Rise. I don't know why. Raid runs it all the time, 1440p, no heat issues. But here, I run this game, my PC starts to kick up a little bit, and the room gets warmer. It's like a sauna down here. Now, with that said, that's beside the point, but this is the team that I want to share with you guys today. We have Merlin, but I'm going to talk about some suggestions to swap him out as well, potentially if you want. Of course, I haven't tested the other suggestions, but I'm going to give you what he's bringing to the team, and maybe you can go with some swaps from there. Now, with this team, let's go ahead and do a repeat battle. Let's pop some energy. I got a little bit of energy saved up. I need to actually purchase some today from the gym shop as well. But how this team works is we have Merlin going first. He's going to place a debuff that is super, super important on the boss. That debuff is Frozen Remains. Frozen Remains grants dot immunity to the attacker for 2 turns. Dot immunity is going to do what you think it's going to do, which is dot immunity. Skills cannot inflict dot effects on this target, meaning Gorgos' HP burn, or just the burn effect, the scorch, I guess it's called, that he places on everybody, is not going to be doing anything to us. So we have Merlin placing dot immunity. We have Anguish placing a ton of chills, which chill, in case you don't realize what that does, it does 2 things. Lowers attack speed, but also takes damage equal to 3% of max HP each turn. We have it stacked up a lot. We have Bleed, which comes from Anguish's, I believe, Chivalry 8, which is very, very helpful, plus Anguish placing the dot taken damage increased by 35%. Now, that is Anguish plus Merlin. When you look at Isolde and Degeret, they're probably not doing what you expect them to do. Degeret is doing a cleanse just in the off chance that my Merlin misses his Frozen Remains, and then he's just using the A1 whenever we don't have enough vigor, but we probably always have enough vigor because we have vigor sets on literally everybody here. And then Isolde is only using her A1. Now, her A3 brings benefits as well, especially when she is, I believe, Chivalry 3. The skill 3 will actually increase the duration of dots on the target. However, in this case, it's not very useful because since she's going fast enough to go before Gorgos, she's going to extend the dot duration before he takes his first turn. And on his first turn, he's going to use the remove all dots from Gorgos. So whether they're 1 turn duration or 40 turn duration, it's not going to make a difference. He's just going to remove them all. So then she's kind of useless as far as the extension. But what she is bringing is a skill 1, which does a heal as well as places some chill. Let's watch the fight out the rest of the way before I start explaining it too much. I'll break down all the speeds and everything, but this is not going to be consistent, not 100% consistent, that is. It's going to be safe enough for me where I just set some repeat battles. I walked away, came back, my energy was gone, and my experience got boosted up a little bit. I got some more experience to give to my other heroes. We can see there, obviously, it failed. Not a huge deal. Whenever you fail battles in King Arthur, you don't use your stamina. So we're going to come in here again. Make sure Degeret has his frost weapon on. If you don't have a frost weapon on him, this storm weapon is going to be pretty poor because you're going to die pretty quickly. I would honestly say just get another champion in there who's frost, who can take some hits and be in a vigor set. He's basically just there for me to boost my vigor from his vigor set. So he's really just a vigor booster. That's really all he is. So if you have somebody else, throw him in there. My Bedivere would probably even work. He's pretty tanky. He's frost, and I could throw him in a vigor set, but I'm just not going to use that set on him. Now, you see everything here. We got the dots lining up well. Effect accuracy is very important. If you don't have enough effect accuracy, you're just not going to land your dots. If you're not landing your dots, you're not killing Gorgos. And it is somewhat of a time-restrained battle. Like, if we start going too far, we're going to die. We don't have any massive heals here. We're just stalling time from blocking the dots and hoping that we land more debuffs on him than he does damage to us as quickly as possible. This fight looks pretty decent. Isolde didn't land any of her freezes just now, and he only landed 1. But the boss has quite a few right now, so it should take him down to like half of that HP. We survived that big angry breath. Very nice. And no more dots landed from Isolde. We have 2 freezes landed from him. We need to get Gorgos to just do a non-hit this turn, ideally. Okay? He does hit a Solde. That's the best target for him to hit, because if Anguish would actually land something, we'd be in a good spot. But unfortunately, he did not. I think he just stokes Flame there, which is fine. We land our 2 dots. Beautiful. Plus a bleed. And now it's GG. Well, it's not yet GG, but it should be good to go. This burn should kill him. So we're cutting it, like I said, this is the minimum effective gearing, essentially. Like, we're cutting it very close, right at the end, but it's working. It's working, and that's all that matters. Stage 10, of course, is the most efficient to use your stamina on compared to any of the other stages. But let's talk about the actual gearing of these champions and how you can go about improving them. Of course, getting their relics up higher, getting their levels up higher, getting everybody to 60, all that stuff is going to be obvious improvements. But besides that, the equipment on these champions especially is going to be very important. So with the fastest champion starting first, we have Merlin. Merlin is at 155 attack speed. If you ever have issues getting attack speed, just put an attack speed ring on him. If you ever want to find out what piece gives what main stat, just go to main stat. Say we want attack speed, okay? Rings. Rings the only thing that gives attack speed, it seems. Maybe I'm missing some pieces. You guys can let me know in the comment section below. But of the pieces you have, that I have, it's just rings. Rings are the only thing that gives attack speed. What about accuracy? Effect accuracy. Well, we have necklaces and a belt. So necklaces and belts give effect accuracy. However, I don't have any in the accuracy set. And even a 5-star necklace at level 12 gives 26% accuracy, whereas a 2-piece accuracy set gives 30%. The best case scenario would be an accuracy necklace in an accuracy set with a main stat effect accuracy. So that's going to be the perfect thing to like start forging towards. If you're forging accuracy sets, you might as well just do the necklace, honestly. And in the vigor set, you can pick up other pieces, but that would be the best thing to actually get. So Merlin's speed, like I said, is 155. Next up to go is going to be Anguish. Anguish's speed is 153. Now you can look at the HP and the defense. If your numbers are very far off, then of course boost those up as well. But Anguish being 153, his equipment is also Vigor plus Accuracy. Vigor plus Accuracy is just a very good set for anybody who's not doing damage. Like my Bedivere, my K, I don't use Vigor sets on those champions because they do damage based on their actual skills. Whereas Anguish and Isolde and Merlin, they're not doing damage per se. They're doing it from like dots and different effects. So that's Anguish's setup. And then the next fastest is going to be Isolde. She is Chivalry 3. Her actual speed is 146. Now, if you're running these speeds and not going first, then it could be because you have the wrong leader champion. So for me, I have Anguish. Anguish boosts attack speed by 20%. That's helping me go before the boss. If I swapped him and Merlin, I could almost guarantee I wouldn't go before the boss. Let's try that out. However, on the flip side, if you have enough speed to go before the boss and have Merlin in the lead spot, you're going to be in an even better situation. So the boss does go first there, but maybe that's actually better for you. Actually, that may actually be best, because now what I could do, let's not get into theory crafting just yet. I'll revisit that in just a moment, but let's look at the last 2 champions builds. So what we have here is we have Merlin done, Anguish done, we have Isolde, similar setup. We have attack speed ring. We could have a necklace with accuracy as well, because her skill 1 does attacks one enemy 2 times, 40% chance to inflict chill, which is awesome. She also, I believe, has a heal from the skill 1, but I guess it comes from the passive possibly. 50% chance to trigger when an ally recovers HP, removes 1 dot from the target. When using skill 2, I feel like I see a heal from her A1 every now and then. I'm not for sure where it's coming from. Maybe it's from the fire weapon. I don't honestly know. I'm not for sure where it's coming from, but maybe it's not her chivalry. I could just be making stuff up. That could very well be it. Oh, using skill 1 heals the ally with the lowest HP by 7% of Isolde's max HP plus 150. So boosting her HP will make that heal even better. So she's an awesome hero. She has a lot of different utilities. You could change up the way she uses her skills and work out fantastic as well. Am I getting glitchy? Is the I didn't know if I was getting like choppy looking because of the PC running too hard for this game. What in the world? Mobile games in 2024. There's something else. Now with Dejaret, his speed's 103. I don't really care when he goes. It'd be better for him to go more often if I wanted to actually use him. But he's really just here to survive. He doesn't have too much use in my team. If you wanted to use him in a different team, then you would change up the way he functions a little bit more. Now with this, I actually want to try something. So we're not going first here, but we have our champion still going pretty fast. So that means I could actually use Isolde's A3 to extend the dot duration, and then Dejeret use that skill, and she doesn't need to heal. But this time, she should actually be able to extend that. And, okay, so we didn't place any dots there, unfortunately. She'll extend these dots, and then Gorgos shouldn't remove the dots, but maybe he does. I'm not for sure how he prioritizes his skills exactly. Let's see. So he's about to take a turn. Okay, stone throw. So now we still have the chills up there. That may even be a better way to approach this. Is to have Merlin in the lead with the damage reduction. So now we're able to tank some more stuff. And then Isolde will be actually extending the dots. Now, without him actually just removing them. Now, of course, we actually have to place the dots still. And like right there, she may have extended it. I don't know where she was at with the cooldowns and everything. But she didn't extend it because, well, my Anguish messed up in the turn order for some reason. Anguish is definitely slower or faster than her. So I'm not for sure why she's getting a speed boost, a turn meter boost of some sort. It messes them up as far as the turn orders go. Not a massive deal, and this actually may work out better and be safer in the long run anyways. But it's something worth considering. If you're going to go after the boss, have cleanses, and then Isolde's A3 is okay. You can use that. I kind of want to lower... Actually, no. What do I want to do there? But that was really cool, though. I'm actually very happy to see that, because that's actually probably a lot more consistent. But it's something you can figure out as you're testing. Where does your gear make the most sense to go first or to go second? Where's your champions? What champions do you have? Do they make sense to go first or go second? We're extending the chills, but we didn't extend it just then. Which, I'm interested, if she misses it, does it count as being used, or does she get another chance? I'm not sure. I assume it counts as being used and it goes on cooldown. But I guess we'll find out soon enough. We got one chill, her A3. Okay, so it's not extending anything. She's not placing it either. Maybe this one's better if we... Maybe this setup is better if we had more effect accuracy. Though the damage reduction from Merlin is actually pretty helpful, it seems. 10% is actually letting us survive for quite a while. Okay, so still no extensions there. One extension is like 2 extra turns for Anguish, essentially. Because if we're getting the chill and the bleed extended, then it's like he just took an extra turn for free, basically. Let's see, we got two chills, 1 turn. If she extends this, she didn't extend it. Her extend just seems so inconsistent. You just gotta have plenty of effect accuracy, I guess. But I wanted to share this with you guys and show you guys how my team's built. I'm probably gonna go back to having just Anguish in the lead. Because while this could be better, if she's not extending, I don't have enough effect accuracy to land it, that can make a huge difference. So he's reducing the damage by, where is he? Merlin, by 10%. Damage taken reduced by 10%. So I could definitely make this faster, definitely could speed it up, change things up a little bit. But for now, we're just going to leave it like this. I'm going to do the repeat battles. We're going to farm some Gorgos and get some nice, sweet rewards. So guys, that is my team for Gorgos Stage 10. I'm very happy to finish this. I'm going to work towards finishing Pinnavid Stage 10 very soon as well. So I can farm the 2 main, I guess the 2 leveling dungeons. So I can get my champions 2 6-star and level 60 as soon as possible. Get as many of them as I can. And then move on to things like Frozen Plains, pushing higher, so on and so forth, getting better gear. That's going to be my plan moving forward, though, at least for a little while. So also need tons of gold. It's always in demand. But guys, thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to drop a like down below. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more King Arthur content, and I'll catch you on the next one.